Very good morning, guys. This is your friend and host, Mayank Batra, and today we are going to learn much more things and know much more things about digital marketing industry, a bit about that, and majorly about how to become a digital marketing influencer. So, agenda for today would be number one, let's understand basics about digital marketing. Number two, digital marketing influence. Next, influencer marketing trends. Next, reasons for brands to collaborate with influencers, how to become a digital marketing influencer, what are the other job roles in the digital marketing industry, and what exactly is the future of digital marketing. Now, let's move ahead. Let's understand the basics of digital marketing. What is digital marketing according to you? Digital marketing is nothing but, guys, selling your product on any online platform. Okay. So, in short, with the help of any device or internet, if you sell anything online, any digital device is involved, that is known as digital marketing. As easy as that. So, now there are a lot of avenues in it, a lot of detailed branches, a lot of different stuff in digital itself. Few of them are something like search engine marketing, social media marketing, email marketing, and then we have mobile marketing, and then we have videos, then we have a lot of other avenues. SEO is involved, the search marketing is there, but then affiliate marketing, influencer marketing, these are a very different avenues involved. Google Analytics, a lot of tools, millions of tools are involved. We use only few of them, but frankly, digital marketing is like becoming the need of an hour. If you guys don't know digital marketing, you actually don't know marketing anymore. So that is something very crucial coming up nowadays. Okay. So what exactly is influence, especially in the field of digital marketing? How do you become an influencer? What is influence happening? So something like this: influence is equal to trust plus reach. Number one, you need to have a good audience and trust among that audience. Now your audience could be on Instagram, your audience could be on YouTube, your audience could be on Discord, your audience could be on Telegram, your audience could be anywhere, even an email list or even an SMS list. It doesn't matter. Audience could be anywhere. All you need to build is trust between you and them, so that whenever you pitch them a product or a service or any link, they should be able to click it and go through that entire process that you want them to go through. See, influence is all about, we get influenced by our parents, by our friends, by our community, by some rock star, film star, or someone like that, and then we try to follow them, right? We try to copy them, we try to mimic them, we try to gain as much as access to their lives or content, right? So this is what you need to do. You need to be exclusive as well as the available at the same time to your audience. And by this I mean, you have to be very precise about what content you share, what kind of things are you sharing with your audience, what kind of audience building activities are you doing, what kind of audience nurturing activities or steps are you taking. These are a lot of detailed steps. When you get into influencer marketing, you want to become an influencer, you actually nurture your audience on a daily basis. Some people are like 20 to 30 stories on Instagram plus one post at least per day. This is a minimum diet for your audience. Okay. And it can go, there is no top, there is no ceiling. You can go like any number of posts and stories per day on any platform. Okay. So let's understand technically what is digital influence. It's like ability to create an effect or drive distinguishable outcomes and change behaviors online. Now that is very cliche definition, I should say, but in short, if you are able to make someone lives better or try to provide some kind of value in somebody's life, in short, that would be influence. It will ultimately build trust, right? So with the help of your content, try to provide some kind of value to somebody's lives or business or relationship or anything. The moment you do that, you become an influencer for them. They are influenced by you. But now let's jump to statistics. Let's not stick to one thing only. There is a lot of content coming up. So let's talk some statistics. We'll be talking a lot of statistics in the future slides as well. For influencers who have over 5 lakh followers, now I know that could be a big dream for a lot of people here, but trust me, I have helped a few people. It's not. Rates per post on Instagram have gone up from 1,50,000 per post to 7 lakh per post, according to Economic Times. And these are like super niche influencers. What do I mean by super niche influencers? They talk about a specific category, and brands are looking for that kind of influencers. For an example, a mommy blogger. For an example, a yoga trainer, or more niche in that, a power yoga trainer, or maybe like only a specific kind of food maker. So niche means super hyper category. So you can also become one. But let's try to understand the difference between, nano and all. But before that, so nano and micro, who have less than 5,000 and 30,000, and so somewhere between that respectively, the rates are from 3,000 to 8,000 and 7,000 to 18,000 per post. So that is again a data from Economic Times. Let's talk about trends. Now, trends, with the help of influencer marketing trends, the business is actually impacting on a very good scale. Everybody needs influencer right now. Even influencer coming up with some kind of, let's talk about Bhuvan Bam. We must have heard about Dindora series, right? Even he's an influencer on YouTube and Instagram and a lot of places. He himself needed help of other influencers to promote his web series. That would be YouTube series, rather I should say, Dindora, right? So this is an example, hardcore example of how the economy is working in the influencer space. And I don't think like this number would have already been achieved 10 billion, right? But the goals are like very big and like almost triple, quadruple from here in this year, 2021 and 22. Okay. So influencer marketing is growing. We all know, we follow a lot of influencers, we get influence from them, we know about a lot of products and services with the help of them. But then there are some categories of influencers, like, how should I perceive, like what category of this influencer is, if I'm a follower of them, or should I follow them or not? So if someone has 1,000 to 10,000 followers, that would come in nano influencer. If somebody has 10,000 to 50,000 followers, so we are specifically talking about Instagram, okay, then we'll call them as micro influencer. I myself am a micro influencer. So somebody has 50,000 to 5 lakh followers on Instagram, mid tier influencer. These are like rocking people. There are a lot of people in here, especially in the micro and mid tier, and they are minting money like anything because they are associating with a lot of brands back to back, getting a lot of projects, even more than macro and mega. So mega would charge like, okay, let's say 10 lakh or 5 lakhs per post, doesn't matter. But mid tier would be charging like 50,000 for at least 20 brands. So ultimately the ROI is very high for micro and mid tier comparative to macro and mega. So your number one goal should be like be in the micro category if you ever want to be one. So once that milestone is complete, then jump for 51, 55K followers, then target that, and then accomplish somewhere around 1 million after that. Okay. And all this can be done by content and content and content only. Okay. Never ever try to do some fake follower thing or something like growth hacks or some. I know growth hacks are there, a lot of people use it, advertisements are there, but then even if you are doing any of such ethical ways also to increase your followers with the help of advertisements or other influencer sharing as well, I would really appreciate if your content is valuable and regular and consistent on that particular platform, because you can actually invite a lot of people to follow your page, but you can't make them stay until unless you are posting it regularly. I hope that sounds correct. And if that what you heard right now, if that sounds correct, just reply with BIO in the chat. Bring it on. Bring it on the short form, BIO. So to keep the audience on your page, keep them as a follower for a longer run, you need consistent content, valuable, consistent content coming up. We will be covering social media in our live sessions, how they work. So how does this actually work? When I'm saying content is not like posting content like, okay, happy morning or good morning, it's 6 a.m. No, that is 6 a.m. message or good morning message should also be in the form of storytelling. I'm not talking about the WhatsApp forwarded messages. I'm talking about in a very storytelling manner, that you must be carried out in a very simple manner, and that your audience can easily understand, reciprocate, and easily to share, digest, and everything. Your storytelling, your content should be like that. So the secret ingredient for your storytelling would be emotion. So if it is a morning, beautiful morning, 6 a.m., you can post a sunrise or your picture from your gallery, balcony, or whatsoever, and you can tell them, had a great night, or had a very tough day yesterday, but I hope this morning brings a lot of happiness in our lives. So something kind of not just cheesy but also good kind of storytelling included with emotions or something like that, because emotion is the secret sauce of content, guys. I repeat, emotion is the secret source of content. You observe yourself from now on. Whenever you are scrolling on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, you will stop and watch that piece of content that has emotions in it. In the thumbnail or in the title or in the post, somewhere or the other, your emotion is involved in that content. Hence, you stopped and viewed at it. Okay. That would be an observation you want to do from your end from now on. Now, it also improves the business performance ultimately because storytelling is an art, guys. Without storytelling, a lot of businesses really can't sell anything, even in the real world. Okay. So storytelling is like great stuff, great stuff. Learn that if you want to become that as an influencer. Some more details about videos that have the maximum engagement rate on social media. Live videos of brand products will get the highest ROI. Motion content like GIF will be on high demand. And of course, what is this motion content? The small videos that we see of filter copy and scoop poop and other people. So they are motion contents. Also like GIFs. So anything related to video or GIF category would always be on a very good note, on a very good traction space compared to an image. All right. So try to, if you feel you are a camera shy, go to YouTube and just type camera shy. You will get a lot of videos and number of videos to remove your camera shy thing and come up with that. I myself was a camera shy being a digital marketer, and I removed that camera shy thing like in the previous lockdown, the first lockdown, and I made like 80 videos and I never posted them. And then my camera shyness went when I was like pretty much confident after making some videos. So if you ever feel that you are not able to make videos, try to have somebody behind the camera, sitting behind the camera, and try to look in their eyes or on their faces and then talk. And even if you don't have someone like that, just paste a photo of your favorite star actor, Shri Amitabh Bachchan ji, or anybody like Vicky Katrina, and talk to them. Okay, don't look in the camera directly. Just place the picture of them or the person. The angle should be like just behind the camera so that you can look in their eyes or faces and then talk to them. And the camera should be recording your face. Okay, you just ignore the camera in the scenario. That would be my best suggestion. So we have a lot of video platforms nowadays. Everything is like getting video, 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 video. So we all know what these platforms are, right? We have Instagram, Reels nowadays going hyper up. They have stolen the TikTok's idea, and I mean not exactly stolen, but implemented the same thing and then came up with rainbow colors with Reels. And then we have Snapchat for a lot of story related privacy content, and yes, some people post a lot of content over there, especially the Gen Z. Then we have TikTok that was banned in India and now not being used much. Long form video platforms, I think YouTube is one of the best platforms, but then we have IGTV and Facebook as well. Due to Reels, IGTV has like gone down now, so Facebook is also very good video platform if you want to gain traction by videos. Here are some video facts. Videos are getting 135% more organic reach than others. Organic reach means without running any ads, that kind of reach. Users are ready to spend 3 times more in watching live videos. Isn't that amazing? Live videos rocks. Yes, we all have been a part of other people, other brands or live videos, right? So this is magic. Live videos are magic. You can talk to them, you see them, the person, the influencer, the brand in real time. You can experience some good stuff rather than image or videos. Live videos are awesome. Now, what are the reasons for brands to collaborate with influencers? Let's try and get under that skin. So here are the various reasons, and depending upon the percentage, see how good study has been done by us. The data is like almost very precise and in good, easy to digestible manner, right? So let's talk about the things why brands need influencers, and then talk about the percentages. So brands need influencers. Number one, brand visibility. Number two, leads and sales. Number three, creative campaigns so that they can be a talk of the town or PR stuff and all. Number four, loyalty for customer base. Number five, battle a social media crisis. Like somebody is getting a lot of negative reviews and they really want to cope up their image, social media image. Influencers are on the toes. And there are some other stuff also like competitor killing or being a part of a campaign or something like that. But the major three things, or especially like two things, are basic marketing stuff, branding and sales, branding and leads. branding and sales. So these are the two major things where the interest of brands are vested in influencers, and influencers deliver these kind of things to the brands because they have already delivered it to them, right? So the first thing was to deliver that thing to them, and then the brands, the doors for the brands were open, right? The audience is like trustable community, brotherhood is there in the audience, right? Now, what are the budgets for influencer marketing? A lot of business prefer, like 14% of business prefer less than 50,000, 16% prefer 50,000 to 1 lakh rupees for influencer marketing, while 32% have a budget of 1 lakh to 10 lakh rupees, while about 10 lakh rupees have like 24% businesses recommend that. Now, we all have seen a lot of people putting up news, paper ads, hoardings, pamphlets distribution, or a lot of TV ads. And I think this is much cheaper than that and a very big targeted reach. Okay, this is like hyper targeted reach, touching the special categories of influencer and making sure your food product reaches to the specific set of influencers with the help of food bloggers. So you're ready to spend like 1 lakh plus rupees if you know who is going to look at your content. You have a control over it because you know the audience of those influencers, right? While in newspaper, television, radio, you actually don't know who is even listening or not. Okay, so all this data was given by Talkwalker on the top left. You can always visit their website. It's amazing website with the side of data. They have amazing insights coming up. Okay, how to become a digital marketing influencer? How many of you are excited about it? So we all want to influence some or the other people in our lives, right? We influence our siblings, we influence our friends, we try to impress even the person that we like, in short our crush, or some person, or we try to impress even our teachers and everybody that we come across in most of the cases. But there is a special quality that a lot of people can influence easily, a lot of people can't. And even out of those who can influence a lot of people easily in the real world, they hesitate from creating good content online. Isn't that the case with a lot of people? That was with me. So I really wondered how to reach a lot of people, how to influence a lot of people, and I came across a good holy grail that said, do it. Even if you fail, it's worth trying. There is no need, there is no failure across. Okay, either people will like it, people will admire it, or people won't. Either people will consume it or people won't. So what, there is no foul, or there is no bad investment in creating content. It's always a good investment. It's like building your own portfolio online. So always go for that. It's a win-win situation for you. Today or tomorrow it will pay off. Okay, so the thumb rule is to ensure that you know your area of expertise well. What do you mean by this? If you want to become a fashion influencer, you should be avid, aware, and updated about the fashion industry trends, latest news, and all things. The terminologies, the pronunciations, and everything. You are into food and baking industry, you should be able to know what's happening in that industry, how the things are pronounced, what happens if these two things combine in that particular food item. Would they spoil the taste or the essence of it, or would they create a bad digestion for the person consuming, or something like that? Some tricks, some hacks, some secrets you should be knowing about that industry, okay, or that particular category of products or services. Now, key area will help you reach out to people in a small group and establish yourself as a micro influencer. See, that is what I said. Your number one target should be become a micro influencer, at least 10,000 followers, at least. So all that can be done by easy creation of content, especially on Instagram Reels. Right now it's on super boom. I would be giving out some tips. Number one, use Instagram Reels a lot. Number two, stay updated with the trends. Number three, use the latest music. Number four, use a lot of transitions. Number five, try to create reel either that is entertaining or providing some kind of value. Now we all have came across a lot of entertaining reels also that we spend 2 to 4 hours every day on, and then we come across a lot of stock market or IPO related or some kind of motivational reels that we are coming across as well. Okay, so there is a brother of mine, very good terms I'm on with him, Raj Shamani. You might have heard about him. He creates a lot of motivational and finance related reels. So value, and a lot of value is being imparted. So all you need to do is be consistent with a lot of valuable content, and either come up with, like Viraj Gelani, come up with a lot of mostly sane, Bhuvan Bam, come up with a lot of entertaining content, momentary entertaining content that people can share it with their friends to just resonate the feelings. Okay, you can just tap that aspect as well. So become a micro influencer. That would be your target number one. With the help of Instagram Reels only, you can do that in like few weeks. All you need to do is be consistent and select your audience. People are gonna love it. So these are some different steps to become a digital marketing influencer. So now we are not just talking about Instagram influencer, we are talking about overall digital marketing influencer. You can select any platform, any niche, and just start working on these steps and you will get it. So the number one step would be create content. But I would say this is like step number 1.2. The 1.1 step would be research a lot about what you are good at and what kind of audience you want to cater. So once you do that, you'll be able to create a lot of share worthy and valuable and creative and engaging content. You should know your thing. So research is required, and then after research, start creating. Batch create, not just create one video every day. Try to create 8 to 10 videos, edit them, and then post them daily. You should be able to create batch content. That is why you see a lot of content creators in the same kind of apparel or shirt or dress, or the top or the wearings on multiple videos. You see them across the same apparels or wardrobe, right? So because they've done batch creation, but this is called batch content creation, and this is a trick that you need to do. Even I do the same. So next is promote the content. You can promote it with the help of other influencers. You can promote it with the help of ads. You can promote it with the help of your Telegram, Discord, WhatsApp, SMS, or any other marketing angle, email marketing, whatever audience you have. Try to promote it in any manner. Post it on other Facebook group. Post it to ask your other influencers to share it, and create good valuable content. Promote that content. Share that content across the web, channels, friends, colleagues, influencers, your category, whatever it is possible way. As I've said, you need to be very, very, very consistent with your content creation. Research on existing influencers. Who would be my competitor category influencers? Who would be like super hard growing influencers? What kind of content they are creating, and who are like already on a top notch level in that particular niche or category? Who are those influencers? When you research that, you know the knack of your industry now. Who are the leading influencers in this category? Who are, you know growing buddies, and who can collaborate with you? Who are your dream collaborations in the future? And you can just come up with a lot of data like that. Now, this especially on a lot of platforms like Instagram, try to maintain the follower and follow ratio. So if you have like 1000 follower, you should be at least following 15 to 20% of the people. 150 to 200 people should be in your following as well, minimum. If it is below that, the algorithm will be like having a red flag on your profile, and it might even shadow ban or ban your profile or deactivate your profile because of community standards. So either in that case, if you need the difference to be more, like let's say some celebrity has 1 million follower and they are not even following 3000 people, so the percentage is like from 15% just came down to 1.5 or 3% or something like that. For that, you need to be very, very big level profile or influencer or film star or cricketer or sports person or someone like that, a politician or something. And then after that, you need to have a verified profile. Verified profiles, the algorithm works differently. The usual without verified profiles, the algorithm works differently. So make sure that you, being a non-verified profile for some time at least, maintain the follower following ratio very particularly. Now, the hashtag game has been in the talks since a few years now, but let me throw some latest insights. On Instagram, we were using like up to 30 hashtags. On Twitter, we were using 5 to 7 hashtags. On Facebook, we were allowed to use 0 hashtags. On YouTube, maximum 3 to 5 hashtags. On Pinterest, up to 15 hashtags. But then recently an update came on Instagram that okay, 3 to 5 hashtags are enough. So if you are using like even 11 or 15 hashtags, the first 3 to 5 hashtags will be given the more importance. Okay, these are some growth hack stuff. So try to focus on hashtags, hyper relevant hashtags, super relevant. So a lot of platforms like Instagram and Twitter especially, they work on, their algorithm works on hashtags. So for an example, you as the person and your profile, you're following much content related to food. So your feed and your explore the search section, search wala section would be more, giving more content on hashtags related to food. You must have noticed it, right? So these all are interconnected. You see more content that you have been liking or staying on the post much more time, or visiting the people's profile or brands or content profile. You see more and more content like that because the algorithm is designed that way. Hence, algorithm on Instagram and Twitter majorly works on hashtags. Their main game is hashtag to increase the reach. Okay, so that more and more people can come across. You can always generate a lot of content ideas with the help of some tools, but especially Google search itself. Just do some basic Google search and you will see a lot of questions. Canva is not a marketing platform, Meiji, and Canva is a design tool used for various purposes, including marketing. And Canva, I'm sorry, it is not a part of the content, but yes, you can use Canva for designing purpose. It's beautiful tool. I've been using it since a few years now, like 5+ years. And you can create resumes, you can create social media content, you can select the templates, you can create posters, you can labels, everything from letterheads to billing, everything you can do over there. Okay, it's awesome. It's awesome. Canva is awesome. So let's talk about the pointers one by one. How to create content. The major thing you need to focus on is the vision for your followers, not for you. Of course, your vision would be get more and more followers up to 50,000, but what kind of vision do you have for your community? Like, I want to give at least one discount deal every week, right? But then content can be created anywhere. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Pinterest, even your own blogs or third party blogs, or even on forums like Quora. Blogs and any other content platforms are awesome. Wherever you are good with creating content, just go ahead, make that content, and try not to forget to build a community. If you are into blogging, try to create an email list, subscriber list, right? If you're into Instagram, try to create a link in bio and sell them something online with the help of Instamojo or some other platform, so that you are creating email database. Okay, content needs to have a vision for your followers, but then you should also focus on people, for inspiring people, engaging them, educating them with a perspective that is completely yours, your own flair, your own style. People are going to love that. Don't mimic, be you, be the real you. Okay, never try to mimic somebody else, never try to copy someone right away. Don't try to copy Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is Jeff Bezos, you are you. So you do you, let Jeff Bezos do Jeff Bezos. Okay, never try to create your own flair, come up with your own traction, come up with your own style, come up with your own influencer stuff. Okay, ideas can be copied, but the style, the way of delivery, the way to influence cannot. So promote the content, determine the platforms, digital platforms where you intend to target and engage with prospective followers. In short, run advertisements. As you can see on the left, the image is saying it all. Try to engage and interact with the audience more with the help of advertisements if your budget allows, with a consistency. Ads should also be needing a lot of consistency. Okay, then try to follow the 80-20 rule. Like, you spend 80% of your time in marketing your content and 20% of the time creating it. This will solve all your problems. People do vice versa, like they spend 80% of the time creating it and 20% promoting it. No. Okay, push your contents on various social media platforms first to get followers, to share it in their network. So try to be everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Now, maintain the content. How do you maintain the content? There are 3 R's, the secret R's for you: reach, repeat, reaction. Okay, reach, the amount of people who are in your network or whom your content should be reached or has reached or touched their smartphones or devices. That is reach. Repetition, the act of creating content regularly so that there are you are consistent in posting the content on your chosen or desired platform. And then reaction, the way you react to the comment or criticism, also like negative feedbacks or something like that. It is important to listen to criticism by your follower and act on them if the feedback is valuable, or at least reward them. So like influencers like Boom and Bum, they don't do the reply the negative comments or such feedbacks, but initially they used to do, or rather even after that they had a team to reply. But now they know that they have a fixed private permanent following unless they do some blunder. So they have a permanent following, so they don't reply a lot. They just reply to the blue tick people, their friends and all, and people are happy with that. Okay, So it's like talking to someone who is not replying. So that's fine. This is how the influencers work. Okay. Anyway, research on existing influencers, we have talked about it, and it helps you to understand the areas of improvement, but also helps in finding the key areas that are not widely covered by the influencers. So try to create content that people are finding it trouble to be, seek online, or finding it trouble on a daily day-to-day basis, or they don't have the basic knowledge about it. So try to create content that helps them to solve their many problems where they get worried so much. Let's move ahead. The following ratio, we have already discussed about it. Try to maintain. We have talked about the percentage also. Try to remember this. Follow accounts of fellow influencers who inspire you or add value in terms of exploring the content ideas. See, basically, it's all about learning and growing. If you want your audience to grow, you also need to grow at a very good level. So try to explore that. Use hashtags to ensure that your content is discovered. Try to, you know, brush up a lot of with the help of algorithm purposes. Try to brush up your content with the help of algorithm, and then don't use any hashtags which you feel can work. Back it up with data. It's not about, okay, I feel hashtag Monday mood will work. No. Okay, let's say today is what? It's Wednesday. So let's try to find some Wednesday hashtag. Nobody. Your Wednesday hashtag might not work if you are coming up with some cyber related or food related stuff. No, you need to come up with that specific niche content, hashtag content. Okay, and you need to do a good research about it. Let me share one good tool with you for hashtag research. Wait, keywordtool.io. Just use this tool and you're gonna enjoy that. Okay, just go to Instagram, write digital marketing and search. You'll get a lot of hashtags there. Don't depend on the numbers. Just use your own presence, like what kind of hashtags would be fine for me. You can also just click on select all and you can copy them from the bottom. And there are many other hashtag tools. Just try to explore it. That's not a big deal. Just make sure that you're exploring and being very much curious about it. Okay, now let's talk about some other roles, job related roles related to digital marketing in the industry of DM. There are many, but some of them are being highlighted here. Number one, you can become a DME, digital marketing executive, digital marketing manager, SEO specialist, search engine optimization specialist, what we call is social media marketing expert, also known as SMM expert or social media expert or SME. SEM expert. Now, what is the difference between SEO specialist and SEM specialist? SEO specialist works on content for website, blogs majorly, and optimize the website so that you can get a good rank on your website, can get a good rank on search engine like Google. But SEM specialist is focusing on Google ads only. Okay, so that your website gets on the top ad slots. And then we have content marketing manager. There are like 25 to 30 more categories and job opportunities available. If you want to find that out, just visit LinkedIn jobs category and just type digital marketing over there in your selected region, and you will get like ample of job opportunities in the different categories of digital marketing roles. Okay, so the scope is huge. There are like 1 lakh plus jobs available right now in India, work from home and work from office included, internships, associate, whatever role you want. They're like in overall 1 lakh plus. I'm saying very low. I'm scared to quote the number, but let's be realistic. 1 lakh is like minimum number. So there are a lot of jobs opportunities available in the digital marketing avenues. You can just select one niche, but you should know everything in what's there in digital marketing, including SEO, social media analytics, content, everything. You can select any one category and pursue your career in that. Okay, or your maybe your business or agency or whatsoever you want. So the scope is big, but let me be very honest, there is no future in digital marketing anymore because it's the present. So if you don't do it right now, it would be very late tomorrow. And it's like it's super hot right now. After 1 or 2 years or 3 years down the line, digital marketing would be saturated or has already started becoming saturated right now. It would be at a level that you need to add on some more things to be a part of digital industry. You might need to learn data science, you might need to learn artificial intelligence, you might need to learn machine learning, you might need to learn augmented or virtual reality, and then be a part of digital as well. So just like सिर्फ इंजीनियरिंग से कुछ नहीं होता, एमबीए भी करना पड़ता है, फिर बाद में सिर्फ डिजिटल से भी कुछ नहीं होगा, कुछ और भी साथ में एड ऑन स्पेशल चीज करनी पड़ेगी, and then you'll be able to get yourself placed somewhere or be a part of the industry somehow in the business or agency angle or whatsoever. So this is the best time to grow, learn, and empower yourself with the digital knowledge, because it is basic need now. If you don't know digital, you actually don't know marketing. Okay, let's talk about the pay scale in India. So these are some pay scale for digital marketing manager stuff. These are the scales. Just have a look at it. It's in dollars, multiplied by 75 or 80, whatever the USD INR price is. In short, the salary is, average salary is 5 lakh rupees per annum, which is low right now, but it improves. It's like in real world, it's much better. Social media manager, this is the minimum a SMM would be getting. Okay, 30,000 तो मामूली बात है, 40-50 मिलते हैं आजकल. Content manager almost gets 50,000 easily per month. SEM specialist, easy 30,000. Yeah, that's like okay with SEM specialist. They all need to do is run ads and maintain it. Minimum 30K. So that was the pay scale. From the source was pay scale. As you can see, the content was copied from pay scale. So for you guys, so credits have been given. This is how you copy the content, and with the credits. Okay, never hesitate to give credits. If there is some valuable information you need to share with your audience, always give credits. Okay. So what is the future of digital marketing, guys? Has been predicted that 86% of all the digital display ads will be presented via automation by 2002. Again, I said automation, part of artificial intelligence or machine learning. That is the future, number one. Number two, it has evolving marketing roles and is no longer limited to chief information officer or chief marketing officer. You can have at least like 30 plus people in the marketing department and still have different roles with them. Growth hacker, ad specialist, this specialist, that specialist, manager, this manager, that. They're like ample of opportunities in a single company, industry, or category. Okay, it has super high engagement ratio, so the conversion rate is also high. Basically business boom. By 2022, 80% of the global 2000 companies will see most of their business depending on their ability to create products and services online, create content for people online, and provide them online services. You observe yourself, like you have been using Amazon more than you used to visit the local kirana store or local shopping mall near you. You've been using Amazon more and more and have been stepping less on those nearby stores, right? If you are the consumer and is becoming digital, why won't brands be? They want to provide more and more convenience to keep you as a loyal audience and keep coming back, right? So try to understand this. If you are too much deep in it, scope is huge, scope is super awesome. All you need to do is just start working on it, create some good content, provide value to your audience, and make sure that just explore as much as you can. Okay, follow a lot of influencers, follow a lot of big people in the industry, the sharks, the regardless of the country they belong to, follow the shark influencers that are at very big level, and just make sure that you create somewhat good quality and good content related stuff, valuable content that is share worthy. I think that's all for today, guys. Let's call it off. Have a great time, guys. Stay healthy, stay safe, and keep rocking. Cheers.